Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Vlogs by Pooja. So first recipe which I'm gonna share today is whole wheat bread. If you want to make a white bread, you can use Maida flour, and if you want to bake a multigrain bread, you can use multigrain flour. So today I'm gonna use the whole wheat flour and prepare a bread. So generally we have misconception that bread takes a lot of time and difficult to prepare, but don't worry, I will show you how to prepare it easily and in very less time. So let's start. So first we need to take some warm water, some dry yeast. So I have taken instant dry yeast from Blinkit, and some brown sugar. You can take white sugar as well, and the Amul butter. So mix some 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of sugar into the warm water along with some 2 teaspoons of yeast, and let it rest for some time. So depending upon how much quantity you're going to take the flour, you need to take some yeast. So here I've added 3 cups of flour. So I'm going to take 1 cup of warm water along with 3 teaspoons of yeast. So I'm going to mix it until all the yeast dissolve completely into the water, and sugar also melts into the water. So I'm gonna mix it, and then I'm gonna cover it with a lid. I will rest it from some around 10 to 15 minutes until it looks something like this. So here our yeast got fermented, and now I'm gonna take some flour, 3 cups of flour, and add half a teaspoon of salt. If you are more of a salt lover, you can add 3/4 spoon. Then add the yeast mixture into the flour. So add everything and start kneading the dough. So you have, if you are having your dough is dry, you can add some extra water, and you have to knead for 10 to 15 minutes until it looks something like this. So you need to knead continuously, and then you can cover it with a lid. So either you can cover it with a kerchief or a cloth, and you can see here the dough have got raised, and it looked something like this. Then we need to prepare for balls like this. So here I have prepared some small buns. You can take a bread dough completely like that, and you can make a big bread, or else you can make a small buns as well. So before doing that, you can add some butter or some ghee or extra virgin olive oil, or oil, anything that you have according to your availability. So here I've added some butter along with 1 small cup of olive oil. So I have kneaded again continuously for 10 more minutes. So how much you're gonna knead, bread will rise that much, and you'll get a good fluffy buns. So I have kneaded it continuously for 10 more minutes, and just shape a small round balls like this and cover it with a cotton cloth. So after some around half an hour to 1 hour of resting it, you can see the buns have rised. So for the glazing of the buns, to get it more like a bakery style, I have taken egg here. So I've beaten the egg and tried to brush it off with a egg yolk on the bread. You can take either ghee or butter or oil as well if you're a vegetarian. If you are an egg lover, then you can brush it off with a egg. So I have coated all my breads with the egg glaze, and it looks something like this. So firstly you need to, when you knead the dough, rest it for some around 2 to 3 hours. Then again add some butter and olive oil, make small buns, and let it rise for 1 or 2 hours. Now I have set up my microwave in convention mode on 190 degrees, and I have set it for around 25 minutes. So the 25 minutes is the correct time, and your bread will be perfectly baked. So I've placed my bread into the oven and closed it and set my timer. So yeah, here it goes. Now after 25 minutes, my bread's gonna look like this. See the bread, it's golden and shiny. Happy baking!